What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. To all the new subscribers, I saw a huge subscriber jump from like my 80 subscribers that I had. I don't know why I'm using air quotes on that. I had like 80 subscribers, posted the car on F-Body Empire, I think it was, on Facebook, and got about, I think we're up to like 212 now. So for everyone that's been subscribing off that, appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching. I mean, we had, my view count has gone from like a couple hundred to it's now well over 1,000 in the past two videos. So you guys rock. Thank you for likes, thank you for comments. They do help. And you know, it's cool to me to see that. I'm glad other people enjoy watching me suck at racing or test and tune, whatever, because I don't really race right this season. So anyways, in this video, we are gonna go over a few things. We are gonna go over how the last track day went for me, which was about a month ago now. And then we are also going over what the setup is. Because again, with all the new subscribers, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it takes for an idiot like me to figure out how to go fives in the eighth, which some people don't think is fast. Honestly, a 5-second car it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I honestly would be scared of a 4-second car. That's a fast car. Not that I would never want one and don't want that to be there someday. I do, but there is levels to this stuff that I'm figuring out. So let's jump into it. All right, so to start off, we had it was a heads up event put on by a buddy of mine, is sponsored by Garage Built, blah blah blah. You know, it's a pretty big event for Marion, South Dakota. And they had Test and Tune Friday night, and then the event was Saturday. Well, Test and Tune, I was really excited to go out to. I made a few changes to the car from the last time we were out there. Got it all buttoned back up, and we were ready to go out and hopefully run. I wanted to try, my thought was to try and get it deeper into the fives, like maybe do a 570, because I wanted to run the 550 index. Obviously, it's not going to be fast enough for small tire. I mean, there's guys out there running 4s. Like, that's just a duck. Anyways, that was the class I was aiming to run. I didn't want to do the 650 class because I hate slowing cars down. I hate sandbagging. I think sandbagging is just stupid in racing. I get there is math to it, and, you know, winning's winning, but I don't know, intentionally slowing your car down to go a certain index and just dominate. I don't know. It's just a cheap bitch way to win a race, if you ask me. That's just me though. So Test and Tune, we go out there Friday night. It's going to take me a second to remember what happened. So like I said, this was like a month ago now. Should have done this fresh. First pass up, I don't think it was anything special. Oh, no, yeah, it was not anything special. I wicked it way up. It was a really nice night. It was about 68 degrees outside. It was beautiful. And I'm like, oh, maybe the track's good. So I was like, air's good, track might be good, whatever. Wicked it way up, and it knocked the tires off immediately. Hit it again, knocked the tires loose again, and then it finally took it. And went back, whatever, turned it down. Second pass up, it took it, went like a 6.0. Did a really nice job with that pass. Honestly, it was A to B, wasn't super turned up. Hold on, let's restart this. Let's restart second round. Go back, rewind to second round, because I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Second round, so we went back to the pits after first to get ready for my second pass. I don't know why I'm saying rounds like I'm racing. Went back to the pits to change the tune up for my second pass. I basically, to change things up, I took some timing out of it, and I don't think I messed with the suspension at all. So I went back up there for my second pass, and it took it, made a good hit. It went like 6.03. So I was actually really hyped about that because, like I said, I pulled some power out of it, and it still went a 6.0, which is really good because last season I was averaging like 650s. I got my time slip. I looked at the 60 foot and it was like a 142 60 foot. And I'm like thinking to myself, okay, if I'm going to have any chance at this, I need to get this 60 foot down. Like I have to. And I didn't really have an idea how I was going to. I just knew I had to figure something out. So I went back to the pits, started talking to a few buddies of what I could change. Showed them video of the second pass. First pass I didn't even get a video of, unfortunately. I don't think. Maybe I put one in the video here of what I had. I don't think I got one of the suspension separating, if it was, blah, blah, blah. Went and talked to some buddies, and then mainly my buddy Jesse, who's got a car very similar to this. And he basically gave me some ideas of what I could do. So I made a few changes to the tune, put a little timing in it, a little faster, pulled less out. But I also made a slight adjustment to the suspension. I know I shouldn't be making that many adjustments, but I like to Hail Mary things, and that's probably why my car's not fast. Don't do what I do. This is if these are gonna be educational videos in any way, shape, or form, they are on what not to do. Because if someone else had this car, they could probably do like 550s, 560s in good air. We don't have good air here. Our DA is like 2,400 feet on a good day. Lots of humidity. Anyways, third round went up. And I think that was my PB for the night. It went a 596. And if you remember, my other PB was a 599. So, yeah, I broke my PB. Whatever. I was just happy to do another 5 because that was my third pass. And I'm like, okay, whatever changes I made at work because it did a 136 60 foot. And so I was like, sweet, let's keep going. And so I was like, I got back and I was like, hey, 136, 60 foot. I talked to Jesse and I'm like, what can I do for this leave? Or like, what can I do? He's like, turn up the RPM more on the leave. And so I was like, I was leaving on like 4,000 RPM. And I'm like, what should I turn it up? He's like, I don't know, I'll go a couple hundred. And so I was like, all right, let's turn it up to 4,500. And so I turned the leave up to like 4,500 RPM. And, you know, he explained to me, and it made sense that these little 5.3s, it takes them a minute if they're not making that much torque, like mine's not, because it's just a stock bottom end 5.3. They like that RPM on the leave because it helps them ramp the boost, the power in faster. It's just better. And it was. So I thought, well, it probably was. It spun off the line on fourth round. Anyways, that's all I did for fourth round. I don't know why I'm saying round again. I'm not racing. Fourth pass, my fourth test pass. Fourth pass, I went up and it did like, I think it did a 6.0 again. Like I made 4 passes total that night. The first one was botched because it spun. 2 other 6.0s, and yeah, the one where I but made a pass next to Jeremy. Also, Jeremy, if you're watching this, you're a double bubbling son of a bitch. He double balled me. Anyways, we go back. Yeah, okay, hold on. I've lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? I'm not good at weaving conversations together. Oh, fourth pass. Fourth pass, we're up there. And it goes, 6.0 something, whatever. It kind of took it, but it kind of spun. You'll see it in this video. Whatever, got back out, or I felt like it was good because I was like, holy shit, it kind of took it. So I was like, I wonder what that went. And it's just 6.0 with like a 1.4 60 foot again. So okay, well, it probably did a slow 60 foot because it kind of spun. But I was done for the night because on my third pass, so we're gonna go backtrack a little bit here. This is all over the place. I know I'm terrible. Third pass against Jeremy when I let go of the button. Against Jeremy, next to Jeremy. I'm not racing. I'm not competing. Why do I do this? My third pass when I was next to Jeremy, when I let go of the button, I like heard something in the rear end, kind of like, and I also felt it in my butt, like in the chassis of the car. It was kind of just like a kunk, and I was like, and it was a loud one. And I'm like, that's strange. And I went back and looked under the car, and I kind of, was wiggling stuff around, bolt checking everything, and everything looked fine. So I was like, we'll go try it one more time, and then whatever happened, it caused this really weird left to right shake in the car on the trans brake. And so I was kind of concerned why it was doing that, because I felt it like in the car. It was like sitting there doing this, and I'm like, that's not right. Let go of the button, like it felt fast, but it wasn't. I literally had every bit of power I could put into it as well. And I had to watch this twin turbo big block Nova, sorry. This twin turbo big block Nova just drive out of my life. So that was cool. While doing a wheelie. Not fast. Not fast. Slow. But it was cool. Anyways, I come back that night. I start digging into it because I was trying to make the race for the next day still, see if I could figure out what was going on with it. And I couldn't figure anything out. I don't know if it's internal to the differential itself, which is possible. But there was also underlying issues that we found. I can't get the car to do like over 130 miles an hour. The Dragy would never read a 60 to 130 pass, and I stayed in one pretty late until it hit the rev limiter, which I felt kind of defeated when it did that because it didn't even make it to the quarter mile. I made it like not even 900 feet. It probably made 800 feet, 850 feet before it hit the rev limiter. And so, now I'm thinking again that after all the issues that I was facing last season, coming to find out with the trans, it slipping, and then coming to find out that it was due to the filter kind of losing suction because it popped off the pickup tube. I'm wondering if that hurt something in the trans or burned up the converter a little bit and that it's causing it to slip. So this winter, I have to do multiple things. The trans has come out. I have to get that back to Grady. The converter I'm probably going to send off anyway and have them go through it. And if there's nothing wrong with it, I'm going to have them put different sprags in it to make it a little bit tighter. Sprag, I think they're called sprags. I don't know. I don't know anything about torque converters. And then one of the things that I came to the conclusion on is I need to upgrade my lower control arms in the rear end and the torque arm, because I still have the BMR torque arm and lower control arms. The torque arm, I have the big long one that goes all the way from the rear end to the trans cross member, and I need the shortened one because part of my issue I think I'm facing with the car is I'm not able to hit the tire hard enough. It just doesn't seem like it's instant centering fast enough, even though I have it all set. I have my pinion angle set, all that. And it just doesn't seem like it's doing it fast enough because it will not go. 4,500 RPM leave on 12 pounds of boost, and it did a 1,460 foot. Like even spinning as much as it did, like it spun a little bit, pushed through the tire still. It should still go, I would guess, a low 1.3, but maybe that's, I don't know. I'm so fresh into racing, so maybe I'm just asking for too much. I don't know. It also needs a cage. I shouldn't, for my own safety, I really should not be racing this car going 5s or even low 6s or even 6s at all without a cage. It's just stupidity. My seat belts are bolted into the factory locations. I mean, my harnesses are tied to where the rear seat's mounted, and it's not safe. I shouldn't be doing it. It's stupid. I should take my safety more seriously, especially after this summer when, you know, the racing scene lost one of the greats, Callie Nate, in an accident when he had all the safety equipment you could think of. You know, he wasn't a stupid racer. It wasn't his own negligence. It was just, you know, it's racing. It's dangerous. And you're adding an unnecessary amount of danger when you don't have the safety equipment. You know, it's great that they let me in there. They barely let me in. They usually give me grief when I bring the car there, but I know it's because they don't want to turn me away. No track wants to turn a person away, but yeah, I need to take it more seriously. So cage, I need to get myself a jacket. I have gloves. I really should get pants. I mean, if not pants, I at least need to like stop wearing shorts and wear jeans when I go out there. I do have a fire extinguisher in the car, so there's something. But yeah. So goals for next season are just improve the car overall and be safer. Go faster, be safer. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I think that pretty much wraps up how that weekend went. What is going on, guys? Just wanted to pause this video quick and give a huge shout out to my very first sponsor of the videos. Just kidding, you thought I was sponsored. No, I'm actually just cutting the video off here because it got a little longer than I intended it to. So in the next video, plus I want more content, in the next video, you're gonna see the whole rundown on the Camaro and what it takes to, well, not what it takes to go 5, but what it took for me to go 5s. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping I'll drop it in less than a week or so. I have everything recorded for it. I might re-record it because I was also watching back through it and I just wasn't very happy with how everything turned out. So we'll see. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching this video. And I'm going to try and keep everything as entertaining as possible over the winter because I know just watching build series can get kind of boring. So I'm going to do what I can to kind of keep it entertaining for everyone and keep the audience engaged. So if you guys want to see anything special, let me know. Drop it in the comments. But thanks for watching. Again, I appreciate all the views I've been getting recently and all the subscribers. If you like the videos, if you like watching me fail, if you think I'm funny or if you think I'm handsome, then tell your friends and have them subscribe too. But we'll catch you guys later.
First in and the last out. Never tried to go the fast route. Marathon, not a race. Putting hours in, I cash out. Game time been lit. Been the man, been him. In the box like 9-9. Got pinstripes so my skin okay. Go mamba all in my zone. When the wind going home. Hear it all in my tone. Worked hard for this throne. You know I'm never lazy. Nothing faze me. See me win but those L's made me. Hear him talk, let him talk. All the ghosts have been called crazy.